If you are looking for a more efficient and more affordable alternative to fuel for your car, then check this out. The cost of consumption for compressed natural gas is 1 cubic meter per 10 kilometers, 230 naira. Now, with the pump price of fuel now over 600 naira per liter, converting your vehicles to using compressed natural gas is more pocket-friendly alternative. Aside this, CNG is environment friendly as it plays an important role in reducing vehicular greenhouse gas emissions as well as environmental pollution. The need for compressed natural gas or CNG powered cars has started gaining momentum in Nigeria, majorly due to its efficiency and affordability. The recent increase in the pump price of fuel from 537 to 617 naira per litre has given rise to the need for an alternative to petrol, with an increased awareness about using compressed natural gas to power vehicles.
It's a natural evolution. We must look at all of these sources. If we take in the UK or in other parts of Europe, a lot of their public transport run on CNG. It's cleaner, it's cheaper, and it's certainly more environmentally friendly.
I caught up with Yusuf Uke, a transporter who has already remodeled his car to use CNG to find out the difference between both fuel products.
It's a simple alternative means of fueling our car instead of using the PMS, the petrol that we know, or the diesel. So that is just what compressed natural gas is all about. And it's also generated from our crude in abundance. And again, we have it domestically produced in Nigeria in very massive quantity. So which can even go around for the whole nation, and we have more.
Experts say CNG differs from liquefied petroleum gas (LPG) in its constituents.
CNG is pure methane, and that is the only natural gas that we have. Cooking gas is not natural, it's a mixture of propane and butane. So the only natural gas that is available is the methane, and it's 100% methane, unadulterated. So because of that, it's very safe because one, it is lighter than air. So even in a situation where there is leakage, it doesn't stay within the compartment of the vehicle. It escapes above the air. So that is one safety, unlike petrol. If petrol is leaking out, you dare not to drive the car, right? But in the case of CNG, even if it is leaking, you can still drive the car because as it is escaping from the storage, it's going above the air. So that is one safety side of it. The other part of it, the storage equipment, that's the tank. Number one is bulletproof. It is also explosive proof as well. So even if, and the thickness is 6 mm thickness. So when you get 6 mm thickness in metals on an iron, you know it's not something, it's not a child's play. So when you shoot at it, bullet does not penetrate into it.
The CNG cylinder is stored in the trunk or the boot of the car, while other connections, including the point to fill the gas, is located close to the car engine. So what is the cost difference between CNG and petrol-powered vehicles?
So for the 65 CL, now it can take up to 150 kilometers, right? So of distance traveled or distance covered. So and if you have to use petrol, so that 65 CL, if you are buying, is about 3,450 because the price for the gas is 230 naira per cubic meter. So that is its own measurement. So if you are filling up that 65 liter, which is a 15 cubic meter, it's going to cost you a total of 3,450. And it's going to take you for a distance travel of 150 kilometers.
The operational cost of vehicles running on CNG as compared to those running on other fuels is comparatively low, as this driver explains. However, one would have to part with over 400,000 naira to convert a vehicle.
With the increase today is 617. When they posted it 617, I was just smiling because it has nothing to do with me.
In Abuja, there is only one gas plant where vehicles are being converted to CNG. Yusuf is calling on the government to establish more gas plants across the country. The users interviewed by Arise News say the good part of the technology is that a CNG-powered vehicle can run on both CNG and petrol. With the astronomical rise in the pump price of fuel, converting one's car to CNG seems to make more economic sense. Will you consider this alternative? Georgina Ndukwezaika, Arise News.